Hey everybody, Steve Bellman here. Thank you so much for joining me. And today we are going to continue our bass rhythm study series. And this is going to fit in the basic category, which even the basic category, understandably, is still rather complex. But this one's going to be a little bit easier today to do. So we're going to deal with broken quintuplets. And my hope is that we'll learn these patterns and then you guys will be able to take those and be creative with them. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go through and I'll break down all of the grooves first, all the patterns. And then what we'll do is at the end, we'll come back and we'll play through them all together. All right. Okay. So let's look at the first pattern that we're going to do. This one's going to be based off of a 2-3 combination pattern. So let's look at the notes. And again, you guys, I play a 5-string, but I have a high C. So if you have a 4-string, you're going to have to play it up here. I'm going to play it here on my bass. So don't be confused. Okay, so here's the first pattern if we look at it. So you can see in the first 2 beats, there's all 5 quintuplets are being played. All 5 notes of the quintuplet are being played. And you see where the accents are. Those accents are giving us the subdivision. We play 2 notes and then we play 3 notes. Okay? So here's the pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So I'm playing G, D, F, C, G. And in the Indian counting, we would count it taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Okay? So that's the first 2 beats of it. Then notice the 3rd beat and the 4th beat, the accents are the same. It's still a 2-3 subdivision, but I'm leaving a few of the notes out. So that part is going to be taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki. So if I put those 2 together, and I'll do it maybe even a little slower than that. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Okay? So that's the first pattern. The first example. So let's look at the second one. Again, it's going to be a 2-3 subdivision as well, but it's going to be a different pattern. It's going to be different notes. So let's look at the first 2 beats. Again, I'm playing in those first 2 beats all of the notes of the quintuplet. So it starts with the same pattern, G, D, F, C, G. And then what I'm doing is I'm moving it down to D, starting on D and playing the same pattern. D, A, C, G, D. Okay? So if I just play those 2 beats. Okay, let's try that one more time. And now with these patterns, you guys, what we're doing is what we call intervals of fourths. And on the guitar or any guitar instrument, a guitar or bass, fourths are rather hard to play. They're a little easier on piano. But what I try to do is I do something called, I try to roll my fingers over the notes. So what I mean by that is when I play from the D the G to the D, my finger is kind of already rolling to the D before I release the note. So I'm playing G and then I'm already rolling to the D. It makes it go a little bit smoother rather than detaching each. And again, this is just the way I do it. There's other people that do it other ways that are probably better, but I just wanted to throw that out there that the fourths are a little bit of a tricky pattern to play, but that might help. Okay, so we were looking at the first 2 beats of the second example. Let's just play that a couple times. One more time. And taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Okay, great. Now the last half of that is going to be, again, it's going to be the same subdivision, but we're leaving out a note. So it'll be taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Okay, so the whole thing together, and taka taki de taka taki de taka taki de taka taki taki de taka taki de taka taki de taka taki. All right, there you go. Okay, so the third one, now we're switching. We're going to switch the subdivision to 3 and 2. So you have 5 notes. You can divide those either in 3 and 2, or you can do 2 and 3. So this time it's going to be 3 and 2. And again, those little accent marks above the notes, that gives you what the subdivision is. So here we go. Taki te taka. Okay, that's the first quintuplet. And then we start on the D. Taki te taka. So this one is breaking the 4th pattern a little bit because I have this interval here. So again, let's try those notes again. And taki te taka, taki te taka. Okay. The second half of it, again, I'm playing it as 3/2, so it's taki te taka, taki te taka. Okay, do that let's do that a couple of times. Ready, and taki te taka, taki te taka, taki te taka, taki te taka. Okay? All right, so let's put that together. Here we go. Ready, and taki te taka, 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 taki te taka. Okay, so there we go. That's the third one. We're going to keep going. The next one, now these are going to be a little bit more kind of, I guess you would say maybe more of a rock feel or metal feel sort of. So let's check these out. So this one is going to be 2/3 again, and the pattern again is going to be broken on beat 3 and 4. So here we go. Here are the notes. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. So that's the first part of it. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Then for the second part, I'm keeping the same 2 and 3, but again, I'm breaking it up differently. Here we go. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. So again, the whole pattern now. Taka, taki, te, 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 taka, taki, taki, te, taka, taki, te. I had a little pause there, but luckily I made it. Okay, let's do the next one, you guys. So again, we're keeping the same subdivision. Now we're adding a few chromatic notes. The difference is the end part of it, though, is a little bit more complex than the one we just did. Not too much more, but a little bit. Okay, so let's get the first half. So we have taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Again, we're using a D sharp in there. Then the second half, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. Okay, so I'll put those together. Taka, taki, te, 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 taka, taki, te. One more time. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka. One more time. Taka, taki, te, taka, taki, te. All right. The very last one now, it's going to be going back to 3 and 2. And again, we're using some chromatic notes. This one's has a little bit of a blues element to it. So let's look at the first part of it. Taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka, taki. Just the first part. And again, I'm probably not always doing it. I got to remind myself to do it as well. But the last few times I did it, you could hear the accent really well. We want to make sure that the accents are strong because that's giving us the subdivision. Right? Then on the second part of it, we go to G, and we're keeping the same subdivision. So taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka. Okay, one more time. Ready, and taki, te, taka, taki, te, taka. Okay, we'll put the whole riff together now. Ready? And taki de taka, 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 All right, so there you go. There are the riffs that we're going to do, the patterns. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a quick little break here, and we're going to come back and we're going to do them all together with the click, because it's one thing just to play them without a click as a groove, but it's another thing to fit them into the quarter note, because remember, we're not in 5/8 or even 5/4 or whatever. We're these are quintuplets, and they're being played in the space of a quarter note. So it makes it a little bit more complicated, and we have to make sure that we're putting the notes in the right spot. So that's what we're going to do now, okay? All right, so hang in there. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, we're back. So now we are going to play the examples. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play each example 4 times. So I'm not going to cue it because it's hard to play these patterns and talk at the same time. So we're going to play each pattern 4 times. After the third one, we're going to take just a quick stop, and then I'll count us back in, and we'll go and we'll play the other 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're just going to take a quick little pause here. We're going to go to the other ones. All right, so again, I'm going to give you 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there you go. So you guys, as you practice these, make sure you're working with the click. And again, I'm at 53 beats per minute. You can do it slower, you can do it faster, whatever works for you is fine. But you want to make sure that you're keeping the quintuplet consistent. That's the biggest part of it. And once you get into this, you'll see how much these little grooves groove. It's pretty amazing, actually. And my hope is that you'll internalize them. You'll get comfortable with how they feel against the click, and that you'll be able to start being creative with these. So you'll be able to create your own lines, your own patterns, whether it's for soloing or for composition, creating bass lines or guitar parts or melodies, whatever. These concepts are there for you to use to be creative with, and that's my hope, is that you'll be able to be creative with these. All right, so there you go, you guys. Hope you have fun. I hope you're challenged. Um, this material that I'm doing on these rhythm studies videos is from my book, my Rhythm Studies 1 book. So if you're interested in that, please go to my website, stevebillman.com, to purchase it. I also have the second one that's going to be coming up pretty quick. And if this video is 3 years old, or probably it'll already be up. So just keep your eyes out for that. And I have other videos and things up on my website too that you can enjoy. And I hope it blesses you. So thank you guys for watching. It's always a pleasure. Blessings to you, and I will see you on the next video. God bless.